Welcome back, everybody. So maybe a time or two or 10, you've thought to yourself, maybe a degree in medicine is right for me, but then you think, that's not really a possibility, right? Emil Ruiz is the Dean of Enrollment and Student Success at Ponce Health Sciences University, and he joins us this morning to talk about some really exciting things that are going on right here in our own backyard in St. Louis. Good morning, Emil.
Good morning, Matt. It's a pleasure. Thank
so
you very
for folks
much.
that aren't familiar, and your presence in St. Louis really hasn't been there all that long, tell us what Ponce Health is all about.
Correct. So Ponce Health Sciences University has come to St. Louis since 2018. So we are a university from Puerto Rico, and we launched a campus with two programs, a Master's of Science in Medical Sciences and also a Clinical Psychology Doctoral Program, or PsyD. And our goal is to help increase the number of underrepresented minorities in medicine and also psychology. And we found that the Midwest in particular has an inherent need for more psychologists and for more physicians. So in order to help fill that need, we decided to launch our two programs, and thankfully we've been here for a year now. We're continuing to build our infrastructure and our presence, and most importantly, we're continuing to collaborate, and that's one of the key things for us here.
Just as important to listen to the needs of the community and sort of adapt to those as it is to set forth your own initiatives.
Definitely.
So first of all, big applause to you guys for focusing on getting minorities into this field and trying to keep them in the Midwest, which you're absolutely right, is an underserved community. You're a year in or so in St. Louis. How do you feel like it's gone so far?
It's gone very well. So from the building to the campus and the Globe building downtown to also taking and growing our first cohort and graduating our first cohort of master's students, it's been from day one just exciting, and we're happy to continue to grow. And also we've started to look with community partners to see how we could continue to collaborate and contribute to the community.
That's great. Something tells me in the St. Louis community that won't be too much trouble. There's so many great organizations that are willing to branch out and work together on these grassroots kinds of initiatives. So there's probably a few people in our audience right now, or people watching who have a niece or a nephew or a son or a granddaughter who have considered the sciences, and maybe even they're in the application process, and they're still thinking, boy, I just don't know. Is this right for me? Is this too much for me? What message would you have for people in that camp?
Well, the first thing I would say, look at prerequisites, look at the actual program that you're going into, and now more importantly, also look at the financial implications. So financing and educational budgets continue to be very important in making the actual final decision going into especially a graduate level program. So what a student wants to do is, aside from understanding what the program has to offer, they should also look at what the financial implication for their future is going to be. And that's why we've also announced that for our PsyD program, we're providing academic and needs-based scholarships. So that's very exciting because that equates to up to $22,000 in scholarship support for a student.
Fantastic. So don't think for a moment that whether it's a time commitment or a financial commitment that you're not capable of doing it, because there are options out there worth exploring.
Definitely.
Emil, thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
Continued success to you guys. For more information about Ponce Health Sciences University, visit stlouis.psm.edu. That's stlouis.psm.edu. Or you can give them a call. The number's on your screen there, 314-499-6540. Laura.
Gentlemen, thank you.